Test, test. All right. We have Never Shouts Never in the studio. How you guys doing?
Good.
Stupendous.
Dude, thank you guys so much for doing this, man. Last minute. We
Dude,
appreciate you guys.
It's right here, man. Our bus is literally like your door, our door, man.
Right,
Like,
yeah.
It's awesome.
We're neighbors, huh?
Yeah.
So let me give you guys a little rundown about what we're about.
All
right. So we're a group of people who got tired of the music industry.
Fair enough.
We got tired of radio. We're sick and tired of the shit. And it's time somebody in the world has to make a difference, and somebody has to make a change. And if it's not us, it might not ever happen. I like that. It might not ever happen. And so what we're doing is we promote local talent.
Great.
We promote talent that's not widely, on a mainstream platform. However, we don't snub at the talent that's on that mainstream level. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to save radio, because radio, it's at the point where we're listening to the same 5, 6, 7 songs in a day. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to change that. We're trying to, make radio sexy again. And
Totally, man. I can feel you, dude. I've had that same thought, man. Like, I can't listen to the radio, man. It's too many commercials, and it's just like, it's wacky, man.
Yeah.
You know?
And what I noticed, too, in radio, it seems like they're trying to make the same thing work that worked in the past.
Mm-hmm.
But what they don't account for is technology.
Yeah.
And if you want to listen to a song, you're not going to, like in the old days, you'll listen by the radio and you'll have your ready to record button on the cassettes and
sure.
and you press it just to hear that one song. And if someone wants to hear that one song that they love, you're going to go on YouTube, you're going to go on your phone, you're going to go on whatever market that you can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to do something about it. And this is what we're doing.
Well, hey, man, bringing back music with feeling is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Because
Right.
a lot of that stuff you don't hear any. You just don't hear any feeling anymore. It's so digitalized and so manufactured. A lot of that stuff, and it's all by the same formula and the same couple writers.
Right.
So I mean, us as a band, we take a lot of pride in being independent and writing all our own tunes and not worrying about radio and keeping it viral and just keeping up with the times and not worrying about the whole mainstream market, because we're just on the same page. Independence is a beautiful thing. So
yeah, no, I mean, who do you guys really go to? Who do you guys answer to, really?
On
an independent market.
We, you mean like label wise and everything?
Yeah, I mean, do you guys have people to answer to, or?
Yeah, we're in a 360 deal with Warner Brothers,
Mm-hmm.
and now we have more of I own my own record label, so we release through that, and we still have the 360 going on with Warner, but we get to release our music independently, which is a beautiful thing. Really, whenever we want, however we want, whatever we want, and it's really fun. We try to put out. We're trying to. I mean, our goal is 2 records a year. We haven't really made that in the last 2 years, but before that, we were doing that. So it's cool. Feels good.
Right on, man.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot. So what you guys are promoting your album, right?
Yep, it's called Indigo.
Indigo.
And it just came out in November
14th.
Yeah, it's super chill. It's a nice progression for us. We did it all ourselves, produced it ourselves, and yeah, I dig it.
Yeah.
Did all our own music videos for it.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Hey, how did you guys go over? Like, because to me it seems like overnight. Like you guys were like, you hear a little buzz about you guys, and then all of a sudden you guys are over. You know what I mean? Like what was it like? What was the road? I mean, explain in a short story. What was
really.
the road?
I mean, it started on the internet.
Mhm.
It started whenever like MySpace first started getting in and coming into play for music. And we became the #1 unsigned artist on MySpace, and that kind of led to some label interest. So we went with a label, and really the main thing I feel like that's really helped us is releasing a lot of music and always staying on the road. We've been fucking road dogs for a long time now, and I feel like that is what keeps us busy and keeps us relevant with the fans, is staying on the road and always releasing music and just staying as close as we can with the people that are tuned into us.
Right. That's cool, man. That's real cool. So when you guys are on what was the phone call or what was a point in your life that you're like, we made it? This is it. We made it.
I guess there's two different sides to that story. I mean, whenever it comes to financially making it is whenever I signed a contract a couple years ago. That's whenever I knew financially I made it. But other than that, I still don't feel artistically or creatively like we're completely there yet. So so financially, yes, perfect, great, whatever. But I'm not concerned about that kind of stuff. But when it comes to creativity, I feel like either this next record we're gonna record in February, or the one after that is probably gonna satisfy me artistically a lot more than the earlier stuff. So
you're a very artistic person. When I got wind of you guys saying that you guys would do the show,
yeah,
I started doing some research, and one clip I ran across, and just out of curiosity, man.
Sure.
You were saying you're a cat. You're like, I live the cat life, and like, were you just fucking around with her, or were you like, is that like your real like philosophy, or?
Well, I mean, there for a while, I was just in a real experimental period.
How old are you?
And it was just a while back.
No, how old are you right now?
Oh, I'm 21 now.
You're 21.
And
okay.
It was whenever I was like 21. and I was just doing this. I was taking this thing that made me feel like I was a cat. That's all I'm gonna say.
Special K or what? Okay. Silence speaks volumes. No, I thought that was interesting. But however, like you can tell, while you're in that interview, you're a very deep person. You know what I mean? You're not shallow. You're very well read. You're speaking about Buddha, and what are your spiritual beliefs?
Well, I take a lot of the Eastern stuff, and for a while I got really into like the New Age kind of movement, but it just seemed a little too metaphysical for me. I'm not really into the metaphysics of it all. I'm just more interested in finding peace within my heart, my mind, and really my main spiritual philosophy is just mostly Zen kind of stuff, Zen Buddhist sort of stuff, and then Taoist as well. I take a lot from. But other than that, I mean, I just kind of blend everything I know and just try to do good. As long as I'm doing good, I feel like then karmically I'll be okay. I'll be fine in my next life or wherever I go.
Right on. Also, we have other band members. How you guys doing?
Good. Hanging out.
Yeah. How do you guys like Ventura?
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Really cool area. The weather's great.
I know. December. Look at this.
Yeah.
December.
Yeah, well,
Today's a little gloomy.
yeah.
I like it kind of gloomy though.
It was pleasant earlier.
Yeah.
You guys still stay in Missouri, or?
What?
Are you guys still in Missouri, or did you guys move?
I live in Texas.
You do?
Actually now, but
Chris and I live in
yeah, they both
Missouri.
still live in Missouri.
Yeah, I can tell. I was like looking at you guys. I was like, all right, these two. This guy can probably fuck me up, but these. I got these two right here. I mean, as a guy, you have to size someone up. You know, I mean, if worse comes to worse, you have to fight. Like the Texas
Taylor's
guy,
got
you
big
can
ol'
definitely
hands,
tell
man.
he's not from Missouri. He's gonna fuck someone up.
Golly, that's
No,
hilarious.
he is from Missouri.
I'm from Missouri
We were all
originally.
raised in Missouri. We've been playing music together since we were like 14.
Yeah. And then now live in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Why'd you move?
My girlfriend lives in Austin,
Mhm.
and she unfortunately doesn't have a job where she can, move or relocate. And I am fortunate enough to have that career path where I can pretty much live wherever and be able to come home and work, and then after it's done, go back home to Austin.
Do you dip yet?
Huh?
Do you dip yet?
Oh,
Tobacco?
yeah, I have for like 7 years.
There it is, man. You know it. Do you have some in your mouth right now?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you still have like. Have you noticed like people who do like chew tobacco? They have like the lump,
It's like
even if
little-
they don't have
like,
it.
Little like little
Pocket.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pocket. And I was like thinking to myself, I was like, oh man, this guy right here, he knows how to fight.
I don't know if I'm like flattered by that or if I'm like, man, maybe everyone thinks I just look like a big jerk. I don't know. Very.
All right. So what's
Hayden.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Yes.
Okay. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good.
You have a
Hanging
girlfriend?
out. I don't. I'm
You-
single.
That's what how old are you?
21.
You need to be single for a while, okay?
Yeah, no, that's kind of where I'm at right now.
All right.
I'm liking the single life.
Like, I mean, do you see these people just going crazy for
He's gonna
you?
beat him away with a
Yeah.
stick, man. He's the best
How-
looking guy in our band.
How does it work? Like,
Huh?
how does it work? Like, are you on stage and like, oh, that girl right there, she's hot.
Well, I mean,
Can-
not necessarily. Maybe if our fans were a little bit older. Maybe.
I mean, there has to be 18-year-old in this crow.
18. I'm into the older gals.
The cougars.
We all are, honestly.
Hey, Isaac, tell them your cougar story. Yeah. Check this guy out right here.
All right.
He's a pervert.
Right.
He's
Spill the
disgusting.
beans, man.
Hit me.
Here.
Telling them the story? Oh man, I used to work at an elderly home, and yeah.
Okay.
Do I keep on going? I mean, that's pretty okay.
Okay,
So there was this lady that she had dementia, and yeah, it kind of happened. It was weird.
So it happened.
It happened.
Whoa.
Yeah, it happened. She was like 55. She was hot. She was okay.
Okay.
All right,
It was
well,
hot.
there you go.
Hey,
Yeah.
dude, that sounds good to me, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. Good for you.
We're all into older women. We
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah. So dementia sound good.
It is good.
Right. What he's leaving out is this girl, she had dementia. Isn't that the same as fucking like a retarded person?
I don't know if that's exactly the same, but
It's on the same line.
Now that he agreed that it was
If
cool,
they-
it's not
if
the
they
same.
were-
She
if they
sounds
were-
trippy to me, man. That sounds cool. That sounds trippy, dude. That sounds cool.
it walks a pretty fine line between taking advantage of somebody and just
That's
being into weird
if
stuff.
if it was like a family, it would be brother and sister, like retarded people and dementia. It's the same thing.
I could,
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It sort of is. We got some.
feel
I got a
uncomfortable.
cosigner.
I'm feeling uncomfortable.
Yeah,
Okay, let's go back to the music. All right, musical idols around the room.
I'll start it off. I like Jim Morrison, Bob Dylan, and John Lennon.
I like Dave Grohl,
Dave Grohl.
Taylor Hawkins,
The Foo Fighters.
the Foo Fighters.
the whole group.
Just name all of the Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
John Paul Jones.
My dad is like totally in love with him.
He's
Like-
awesome.
My dad talks about like the best drummer, guitarist, everything it comes from the Led Zeppelin.
John Paul Jones is probably one of the coolest bass players of all time.
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'll just say just John Paul Jones and nothing else.
Any kids?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
Not that we know of.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Have you guys put your parents up in a house yet?
In a home or in a house?
No.
Like,
In
what
a
are you
home.
talking about?
No, I'm putting my father in a home.
Oh,
Like
okay,
I'm just
okay.
like buying him a house or something like
Okay.
that.
Oh yeah, I got my mom a house.
You did?
Yep.
Does it feel good?
Yeah, it felt great. She's getting remarried though, so she's moving in with she's remarrying to this pro fisherman guy. So
Do you like him?
yeah, he's super chill.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm actually stoked that they're getting married.
All right. Do you have good relationship with your parents?
Yeah, I mean for a while I was kind of distant, but now lately, I've been like really reaching out and trying to be present. I feel like presence in your family is a really good thing. I feel like just if you're good with everyone in your family, then you just have a better feeling in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
So I tried to get that way. So I'm that way now.
I got a question for you. More of like on my own personal. Like when you guys were like, going up, you guys were at the bottom, you guys started moving. Were there a lot of your friends who were just like that you expected to be more happy for you than they were? And it seemed like there was more jealousy.
Not really. I mean,
Nah.
we have a pretty
More like
tight
acquaintances.
group.
Like
Yeah.
not friends, just like people that like we know but we don't know that well, or just like we'll just talk.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
But we have a pretty big but tight knit group of friends that all kind of hang out and do everything together. So I mean, I don't feel like
at first maybe a little more, but now like I feel like we've made amends with everyone to where they know that we're like still the same dudes. Just a little more road worn and a little more. We just got a little more going on in our heads now.
Yeah.
Now that we've.
Does the
seen what
road
we've
make you
seen.
callous?
What?
Does the road make you callous?
In a sense, more than anything, I feel like it just gets me tired after a
Yeah.
while. Like
body starts breaking
yeah, just
down
like
and-
Thank
yeah,
goodness
you
for
don't have
weed.
your roots down anywhere.
That's how I look at it. Thank goodness for weed. If you're tired.
Yep.
What is the proudest moment of your guys' career?
proudest moment.
Yeah.
Playing Bamboozle this year was pretty sick. Before Foo Fighters, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. That was really cool.
Yeah, that
Traveling
was
internationally is pretty. I'm proud to say that
It feels
we do
rewarding.
that.
Like when you guys go overseas, is it like this?
It all depends on the place.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely like this.
Yeah, it's like
it's
this.
crazier in some places. Like South America for us is kind of a hot spot. We do really nice down there.
There's
like,
some hot ass chicks down there, huh?
Yeah, man.
I've traveled all of
good.
South America.
Yeah.
Oh my, it's ridiculous. Have you guys went to Brazil?
Yeah, Brazil's like our main go-to.
Isn't it like every person, even the old people, are hot?
In a sense, yeah.
Like you can see the sexiness in all of them.
Yeah. I guess so.
I mean, I've been to Rio. That's
Rio de Janeiro is
yeah.
a place to be, man. Like
Rio.
last time we were there, it was really a fun time. Like,
And it's ridiculous. They have like punk or metal shows there,
Yeah.
in like just in the middle of like a Times Square type thing, and everything stops. Like if you're waiting for the red light, big fucking deal. You better deal with it. You know what I mean? You just stay there and people just go crazy, and it's one of the wildest scenes I've ever saw.
Cool spot, Rio.
yeah, I love it. I can't wait to go back.
Oh, check this out. So when I was in Rio, did you guys go to any like bars or anything over there?
Yeah. Wait, in Rio?
We have time to go to bars.
Rio,
We kind of just hung out at the beach and got.
Yeah, we went down
I'm
to the beach.
I don't
Now
think
we had
really went
we had
to
some
the bar.
drinks down at the beach at this like it was like just like a little like beer shack.
This weird little cantina kind of
Yeah.
thing that just
It was really chill.
5
Alright,
years all.
There,
I think
there's this badass place in Rio.
Yeah.
Okay, what you do is you go in there, you take off all your clothes, and then you put on like a bathrobe or something, and you sit down in like a lounge area like this, and then this lady comes up to you and she gives you like a drink, any drink you want, and a book, and inside the book there's like numbers and like women, and you can just like pick. Oh, I'll have a number 11 and number 12. Like it's fast food but for chicks.
Oh, you mean prostitution?
Yeah, prostitution.
Okay, so not a bar.
You could have just started with that. Hey,
I didn't want you guys to think I was
there's
a pervert.
this bar where you can pick up hookers. Good grief.
So what time do you guys go on tonight? You guys are on tonight in downtown Ventura, Main Street, the majestic Ventura Theater. Never Shout Never. What time?
We're going on at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock?
9
Yep.
o'clock.
Be there,
Playing,
be square.
Playing about an hour and a half, jamming out for some of it. It's gonna be a really fun time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a sweet show.
I'm stoked.
All right. Who writes the songs?
I write the songs.
You do?
Yep.
Do you? Okay. I if I cross the line, you let me know. Have you done DMT?
What?
DMT? You have?
A lot.
Was that like a spiritual awakening for you? Because I have it on my sights, man. I really want to do it, but I'm not so sure. But I really want to. But
Well, the only advice I have to say is just go in with good intentions and have no expectations.
did you have a spiritual awakening?
Yeah, for about 10 minutes, and then I came back to life, back to my regular life.
Did you take anything with you from that?
No.
No.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, I've definitely had my soul traveling. I mean, it was fun for the time that I was doing it. So
Yeah.
it's definitely not. I mean, if you feel like you're in a good headspace, man, and that's something you want to do, then do it.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking about it, man. Everybody that I talk to, I just bring that up for some reason. And I really feel like there's more to life, and there has to be something that can
Oh, there
spiritually
is, yeah.
connect us. And
Dude, I mean, from all my experience with it, I'm honestly very experienced with that stuff, and from all that, I mean, now whenever I meditate, I can hit new levels.
how do you meditate?
It's very simple. I just put my legs like this, put my hands out like this, or like this, keep my back completely straight, and then I just usually start out with really soft breathing to start out, and then once I feel really relaxed, I start doing breath of fire, which is rapid inhale and exhale, like, and I do that for as long as I can, which is a couple minutes usually, and then after that, I go back to deep, relaxing breathing, and that's whenever, after the breath of fire, that's whenever I really hit a new level, and also I like to meditate with crystals as well, and
How does that work for you, the crystals?
well, first, a lot of people don't have success with them because they don't cleanse them first. You have to cleanse them. You have to soak them in salt water and then leave them out in the sun, and leave them out in the sun and then in the moon for 24 hours. And then you meditate with them. And pretty much what for me, it just higher my vibration. So.
Awesome. That's cool, man. Yeah, I'm a big meditator.
Yeah.
I try to do it as many times a day as I can.
Mhm.
It really makes a difference in.
Yeah, it gives me
in
a
your
lot of
life.
energy. Man.
Yeah, energy. That's
it
what
gives
it
me
is.
a lot of energy.
And it's positive energy.
Yeah,
it's not,
it is.
you know,
It's not like
dragging.
anger, something, it's not this weird drive. It's like actually just like fluid, like free feeling energy. It's chill.
Yeah.
That's why I do it.
I sit there and
Evens me out.
I just sit there with either my hands open like this or my hands face down on my legs, and in my head I go over 100 things I'm thankful for.
Oh, nice.
And then that's how I get there. Like, I'll end up losing track of how many, and then I'm gone, and I'm away from my body, and it's like I give myself a pep talk, and then I come back, and I'm ready. I know what my goal is, and my goal is to be the best. And
that's awesome, man. That makes me happy. I mean, I don't try to talk too much about my spirituality or anything, just because I don't want to
push it on people.
I don't want to push it on people, so I keep it to myself. But whenever people ask, I like to talk about it. Whenever it comes to drug use, though, I don't like to talk about it as much as I used to. I used to love talking about it, but these days I like to keep it pretty chill and low key,
Yeah.
And I'm actually off hard drugs now, so it feels good.
Yeah.
Feels
Did
good.
you get yourself lost?
No, it's not that. I was just starting to. I got in an accident, and also I was pushing away some of my loved ones. So I just needed to take a step back and do something for everybody else in my life, and realize the things that really matter. And I feel better now.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
And that's cool that you're able to talk about that like openly, without getting heavily offended, and you learn. Everybody in life, they make mistakes. Everyone learns, and we need to go through those downs to appreciate those highs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I think of it.
It's true, man. The lower the low, the higher the highs, man. 'Cause
Right.
I've been pretty low, man, and now I feel pretty high, just high on life, and that's a beautiful feeling,
That's cool too.
Yeah.
You guys into meditating or?
Not really.
Yeah, I
But
can
I
tell.
I don't think there's anything.
Yeah, no.
I can tell you like beer and
there's
occasional
anything
pot.
wrong
And
with
We're a
it.
pretty eclectic group. Like we're
Yeah.
all very, very different people,
But that's,
are you into like sports?
yeah. I like sports.
Ooh.
I played sports in high school and stuff, but my back's too bad now to really play sports unless it's at the Y with some old
timers,
old guys. But,
Or Isaac's old job.
oh, there you go. Fair enough. But yeah, I enjoy sports.
All right. What are you in, like football, baseball? Like, what is your sport like that you really love to sit back and enjoy yourself?
Probably basketball.
Basketball. What's your team?
Kansas Jayhawks. I don't really watch.
You don't watch pro?
Well, I watch the NBA, but I don't have like a favorite team. Really,
No.
I like watching the Heat play, and I like watching the Oklahoma City Thunder play.
Oklahoma's a fun team to
They're
watch.
the closest to where we're from, so the Oklahoma City Thunder are my favorite team,
That's good.
I guess.
All right. We got it. Me and you got a bond. Yeah, I bonded with these two. It's your turn, bro.
All right.
All right. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? How many girls do you text?
I text my mom and my sister, and that's about it.
No. You don't have like a
That's it.
special girl?
No, not
We can't talk about
necessarily.
that, huh? All right.
Not that he can talk about life.
What is your what are you into? Like, what makes you happy? What brings you happiness?
Oh man, I like. I'm a huge nerd. So
You are?
I like anime, and I play my Xbox a lot.
What games do you play?
Right now, playing Skyrim right now because a new DLC came out. So, yeah, that's right. You know what's up.
All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't.
Hayden's about as low key as
He's
it
the most
gets.
low-key person.
Like,
Very
that's
low key.
My job is to keep it low key.
You're like, you can't wait to get out of here to play some games, or what?
Yeah.
Do
Exactly.
you play Simpsons Tapped Out on iPhone?
No, I don't.
Does anybody?
Uh-uh.
All right, you guys need to download it and play it. It's fun, man.
We
We all play.
It's fun.
Yeah, cool.
Like, I'm a nerd for that.
All right,
Nice.
all
Fair
right.
enough.
And
Yeah,
fair enough.
Right
that's
on.
about it. That's about it right there. Let me see what else. Who's opening for you guys tonight?
We got William Beckett as direct support. This band Ann Arbor playing second, and then to open the show we have the plug-in stereo, and it's a pretty chill lineup. I mean, it's just it's all pretty rocking.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's just like a feel good kind of show,
You guys tour with them across, or?
We did. We've done half of the run, half of the Indigo run with them. And before that, we had a pretty eclectic lineup. We had a hip hop artist out, Mod Sun, and we had Man Overboard, which is like a heavy pop punk band, and then this band Me Like Bees, that's like this really badass like indie rock band that's on the record label that I own, Loveway, and that the whole tour has been great. I mean, we've had like a bunch of different bands, so it's been nice.
Really fun.
Yeah, it's been cool.
So you guys performed on TRL?
Yeah, a long time ago. I
Yeah.
did that back whenever I was just first getting started on acoustic guitar. So yeah, it was a while back.
Is that like a big milestone for you?
I don't ever think about it.
No.
This is the first time I've thought about it in years.
Because Crystal, she wanted me to ask that question.
Oh, is that
You can tell what questions are for me. You know, pussy, drugs.
Oh.
Because I wrote all the questions. So he should talk.
And I didn't even use most of them. So.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm the one who got him too.
I know. Thank you.
Talking.
She's retarded, huh?
This is what we do.
It's all right. So, anyways, do you guys have anything else like to promote? Like, where's your next stop? Maybe people want to.
Play Santa Ana tomorrow.
Santa Ana tomorrow. Other than that, I mean, we're going back after this tour. We're gonna go celebrate the holidays and everything, and then after that, I'm gonna be recording a new record for my side project Gonzo, which is like an electronic kind of like dubby sort of house project, very experimental. And then we're also gonna be recording a new Never Shout record in February. That's gonna be called Sunflower, and we're feeling really good about this one. We actually have a set direction going into the studio. For the last two records, we've just kind of been like, whatever happens, happens. Let's just make the craziest thing we can. And for this record, we're actually going to just take a step back, focus on just mostly the songs, and then it's just going to be just like our live sound. It's just going to be drums, bass, and then whatever I'm playing, whether it be an acoustic, a ukulele, or a piano or something. So.
Nice. Were you trained, like, or did you just pick it up?
No, I just practiced, and I've learned a lot from my friends. You know what I mean? So, I mean, yeah, just mostly friends have taught me everything I know.
Awesome.
That's what you guys are doing. You're doing it right.
Yeah. Hey, scream! Scream for these people! There it is.
Little crazy kid. Crazy kid. Careful, man.
Louder!
You're going to incite a riot.
Yeah, he puts his arms up there. I'll scream.
All right. Well, dude, we really appreciate it. It really means a lot. Like, if you could read my heart, like, I'm so grateful.
Oh, dude, you're too nice, man.
I'm really thankful.
You know, it's our pleasure, bro.
Yeah,
Thanks for having a great time.
All right. Well, we're gonna go to a quick break, and then we're gonna say goodbye to these guys. All right. Thank you. And this is Red Light District Show. This is Never Shout Never's song. Can't Stand It.
No, play a.
Or what song do you want to
play? Either Time Travel or Magic. Those are our newer songs. Nice.
Thanks. Crazy.
All right, the Red Light District Show.
Nothing is real. I know this 'cause I made a deal with the devil. He told me that I was just wasting my time on the moon. So I flew to the sun, lost track of my soul on the run. Suffering 12-degree burns, I learned that the sun was no fun. So I ran back to earth, tripped and fell in the glorified dirt. Honestly, gravity sees me as a liability. So I held my breath till my soul left my body for dead. I ripped through the clouds to talk with the man in the sky. I said, take this for what it is. I think you're a tad bit prejudiced against the ones like us that are searching for the answers. He said, kid, you don't know shit. You should go back home and live in that quiet little town you left behind. I'm coming home. go-getter of fate. I lost track of time, I carried my mind on a plate. I seasoned it well with acid and MDMA. Then I howled at the moon until the sun burnt out both of my eyes. So I checked my pulse, standing there white as a ghost. I lacked a complexion and stabbed my reflection 12 times. So I held my breath till my soul left my body for dead. I ripped through the clouds to talk with a man in the sky. I said, take this for what it is. I think you're a tad bit prejudiced against the ones like us that are searching for the answers. He said, kid, you don't know shit. You should go back home and live in that quiet little town you left behind. I'm coming home. Don't you cry. Don't you.
Test. You hear me? All right, who's over 18? Who's over 18? Liar! You are? Are you here to see the band?
Yes, I am. I am here to see the band.
How long have you been a fan of theirs?
Since she has. Little sister. Yeah, she's my little sister.
All right, no one else is over 18. Okay. You're 18? Swear to God. Let me see your license.
No, I don't have my license with me.
All right, a girl who looks 14 is showing me her license.
Hold up.
211 2000.
94.
Oh, 94. Someone do the math. 94 2004 is 10. 16, 17, 18. All right, we're good. I do the long math. All right. We're this is a red light district show. Get some flyers. All right, this is a red light district show. This is a part of. We're here to take over the music industry. Okay. The music industry sucks. Who believes that? Does the music industry suck? Okay. Anybody here to see One Direction? Okay. Wait. How are you a fan of Never Shot Never? I am, yeah. You have to wait, when I'm talking, you can't talk when I'm talking. I go like this. This is how radio works. And you talk in the microphone, and then it's like a conversation, okay? All right. So how long have you been a fan?
Forever.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, anybody else 18? You are? Okay. I'll believe it. Surpass him. All right. This is the cool stuff right here. All right. So you're how long you been a fan?
For the past 4 years, probably.
4 years. What's your favorite song?
Trouble.
Who's the sexiest guy?
Christofer Drew.
He shook this hand right here. You want to touch it? This hand. This hand too. He touched his shoulder right here. He touched my privates. No, I'm joking. All right, that's it. Who said make some? One Direction? No. Who wants to change radio? Does radio suck? Don't all yellow ones. Does radio suck? All right. That's enough. I can only hang out with little kids so long. What? Who? Oh, I didn't know. Did you pass them all out? Okay. All right. Good night, sweetheart. All right. We'll be back at 7 o'clock for the Red Light District Show.